What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today I am going to talk about the Vader fan film versus The Last Jedi. And is the Vader fan film better than The Last Jedi? Now, I've already talked about how much I love the Vader fan film, and I did, and it's really amazing, all things considered, of how you look at how the Vader fan film came together, done by Star Wars Theory, and it's been a discussion going on online. Is this better than The Last Jedi? And I want to give credit to this topic to Collider Rule of Two. I've been really down on Collider lately because I used to be such a big fan of Collider, which I was a mega fan of Collider. And I've really been critical of how they've done things in the past year, but I've been watching the Rule of Two recently, and I gotta say those guys do a really good job. So I'm pretty happy with that particular show, so credit where credit is due. Criticize them a lot for a lot of the things they've done, but Rule 2 is really good, so I would highly recommend checking that out if you're a Star Wars fan, and if you're watching this video and this channel, you probably are. So, Vader fan film. Is it better than The Last Jedi? I'm not going to beat around the bush. Of course it is. And it's not even close. It's not even close. Here's my reasoning for believing that, and it's not even that hard to understand. The Vader fan film respects Star Wars. The Vader fan film respects the characters that it has within its film. Unlike The Last Jedi, which has no respect for the characters in the film. It has no respect for the movie that came before it, and it has no respect for the movies that come after it. It's a garbage movie. It's a bad Star Wars movie. It just is. You can like it, and that's okay. It's okay to like bad movies. But it's a bad movie, and it's okay. That's one thing I'm noticing about The Last Jedi fans is they absolutely, positively cannot accept that they like a bad movie. I can like a bad movie. I like plenty of bad movies. I like Superman 3 and 4. I know they're not good, but I like them. It's okay to like bad movies. You just have to have a little bit of self-confidence and a little bit of perspective outside of your own to understand it. The Last Jedi is a bad Star Wars movie. It just is. It does not respect The Force Awakens. It does not respect Return of the Jedi. And it does not set us up for Episode 9. It is a bad, bad Star Wars movie. And it has hurt the mythology. Whereas the Vader fan film, first of all, let's make one thing clear. Star Wars Theory made no money from this. He lost money. He did it because and I'm a little sick. I'm trying to mask my voice. It's breaking a little bit. I apologize, but so he made no money from this, and he put a lot of money out, a lot, and this was a really big risk for him. Okay. Whereas The Last Jedi, well, they made a profit. It didn't make as much money as they thought it would make, but everything about that movie was designed to make money. Everything. The porgs, everything that they were putting into it was designed to make money. So you've got and again, I don't really hold studios and any movies. I don't really call movies cash grabs because literally every movie is a cash grab from a big budget studio. It just is. So to call a movie a cash grab it's kind of pointless. But you do have a movie that was specifically designed to make money, to drive revenue, versus one that was built out of passion and out of love for Star Wars. And you see this within the narrative, within the storytelling, within both. One of these movies was made by somebody that didn't give a damn about Star Wars. The other was made by people that love Star Wars. That's why you have respect for the mythology within the Vader fan film. And it grows that mythology. Not only does it complement it, it expands that mythology, which is beautiful. Then you have The Last Jedi that destroys all of the mythology, doesn't respect it, and does not respect any of the characters within it that it should be developing, like Rey, Kylo Ren, Poe, Finn. It doesn't respect any of them. It is a bad movie. So easily, the Vader fan film is easily better than The Last Jedi, and it's not even close. Now, if you want to go a step further, is it better than The Force Awakens? Because you all know I'm a fan of The Force Awakens, and I am a fan of The Force Awakens in isolation. But The Last Jedi has retroactively made me not care about The Force Awakens anymore at all. As far as Rogue One goes, I never was the biggest fan of Rogue One. I liked Rogue One. I never hated Rogue One, and I still don't hate Rogue One. And I do think the last 45 minutes of Rogue One are fantastic, but I had a lot of problems with Rogue One prior to that. But I don't think that the Vader fan film is better than The Force Awakens or Rogue One, but within how The Last Jedi has affected The Force Awakens now, I guess you can retroactively say to me, yes, it is. So it's definitely better than The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi is a series-breaking, it's a mythology-breaking film. It has put such a massive fracture within the fandom, within the mythology, within this trilogy. It is a complete and total disaster on every level. And it hurt Solo. It's going to hurt Episode 9. We will talk about that all year long. But yes, the Vader fan film is better than The Last Jedi. I still say that Rogue One is a better movie, and I still say that because Rogue One did, like the Vader scene was incredible. Everything on Scarif was awesome. The space battles were amazing. I loved all of that. K2SO was great. I didn't care for Cassian. I didn't care for Jyn Erso. I didn't care for a lot of what was going on in the Rebellion side. I did not care about the casting. I thought there were some terrible characters. Krennic was amazing. I loved Krennic. So Rogue One had a lot of good in it. And again, I was a huge fan of The Force Awakens, and in isolation I still am, but I can't watch The Force Awakens. I don't care about The Force Awakens anymore. Thank you, Rian Johnson, for that. I really appreciate that. For you literally starting the movie a day after, or well, I guess the same day as The Force Awakens, yet you don't even act like The Force Awakens exists. I'm not going to go on that rant again. But yes, Vader fan film better than The Last Jedi. It just is. And, that's okay. You can like a bad movie, Last Jedi babies. You can like it. You can like it. It's okay to like a bad movie. Just accept that you like a bad movie. I do it all the time. I like Adam Sandler movies, for crying out loud. I'm not here telling you they're the greatest movies ever. I'm not sitting here saying Adam Sandler movies are the greatest movies ever. No, they're not good movies, but I like them, and that's okay. I'm confident enough to admit when I like bad movies. It's okay. Mortal Kombat Annihilation fan here, okay? There's only a few of us, okay? I get eggs thrown at me every time I walk out in public and say I like Mortal Kombat Annihilation, okay? I'm prepared for it. It's okay. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.